Okay, so I'm going to teach you how to make a chili sauce. Now, remember, you can do this, you can use the different chilies, you can, whatever you want to do. But basically, I'm going to start with a cup of olive oil, but you can use whatever deal. I'm going to pour it in here, and I've already turned it on basically, but it's getting to the point where I can use it. Meanwhile, we come over here, and I got some nuts that are all chopped up. I'm gonna put in here. These are just normal peanuts. Then I'm gonna use 3 tablespoons of chilies. And you know, one of the reasons you do this is a lot of the stuff that you get from the food pantry really has no flavor. And it doesn't take very much of this to flavor something. Here's a good for instance. So I got a Red Baron cheese pizza the other day from there, and the guy that drove me, because you know I can't really see right now. So the guy that drove me, he was like, "You want the pizza?" And I'm like, "Yeah, you know." So I just put in about a teaspoon of pepper, about a teaspoon of salt, and like I said, this is all optional because you don't have to. This is sesame seeds, and this is actually black and white mixed, and I'm just going to throw in some there. That's probably about a tablespoon. Then garlic. That's one of the big things. So what happens is when you pour this hot oil over it, it cooks it all right there in the jar. And then it will stay, you know, the shelf life on it, it will last probably a week or two. But what happens is it's delicious. So we added some of these different things onto the pizza, and he just happened to come over, and when he tried it, he was like, "Wow, that's really good," you know, and I know what he was thinking. Wait a minute, you sure that's that Red Baron cheese pizza or whatever? So you can hear it already popping here. So what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna come over here and start pouring it in. And as you do, it starts cooking everything. Try to keep it from overflowing. But once you get it all in there, then you're just gonna let it sit, and you can already smell the flavor. Man, it's good. And you're gonna let it sit, completely cool down before you put a cap on it. And basically all you gotta do, here I'll show you with this spoon. You know, it's gonna be an oil that you just put over your whatever, your eggs, whatever you're cooking. And you don't have to use peanuts, you don't have to use the sesame seeds. For a long time, I just did it with chilies, garlic. Sometimes I'd cut up onions, but it's delicious, and people love it on their stuff. And it's also something to get you a little more flavor in your life, because we all need more flavor in our life. So thank you for watching.